Alright, what's going on, guys? Moxification here. So today, I wanted to do a video on this menu, which, there's a guy called Twain, and he made this menu, and you've probably already seen the version 1 of the menu. It's, 1.0, and this is 2.0, and it's actually some sad news, because Twain actually kind of quit modding, and people will say these things. People, all the time people say, that someone will say, oh, I've quit trick shotting, or I've quit feeding, or whatever, like people will say they've quit doing something, and really they haven't really quit it. They'll take a break and they'll come back to it. But this time I think I don't think he'll be coming back. I don't think he'll be doing much, and if he does do stuff, it won't be for the people, it will be for him. And so, I totally feel him. If you want to get any more information on that, you can ask him, and that's where the download link is going to be. You're going to have to ask him the same way that Leroy did. The similar type of thing as what Leroy did, but I'll explain that more in the video. But yeah, so if you want the menu, I guess you're going to have to go and add him on Skype, and that's his Skype there, Twain Modding, and his 7sins is Twain Modding as well. So if you wanna have the menu, just message him on 7sins on Skype, and yeah, he'll send you the menu. There will be no download link. That's what he requested, and so I'm good to fulfill his request. So yeah, so credits to Trays, Craig Crest, and Leroy, and obviously himself. So yeah, so I believe it says, yeah, press back button to change the map. So we'll go into an online game. So yeah, we'll go into a private match. Here we go. So yeah, let's do. Yeah, there you go. Back button to change the map. There you go. We'll do. What map should we do? We'll do Rust, I guess. There you go. But yeah, so this menu is quite good. I'm not gonna say that it's complete, because it's nowhere near complete. I doubt he will ever finish the menu, and if he does finish it, then I suggest that if you want an updated version of the menu, it was always quite good. You could take the weapons. You could give. Let me do a trick shot class. There we go. Yeah, there you go. And you could do can swap as well, which is pretty cool. There was one thing that he wanted to add that would mean that, number one, you could take the menu online, and what that means is, like, take the menu online, like actually online games, and make it not crash, whereas other menus will crash. And for quite a while, me and him was sat there like testing like online, because obviously his JTAG wasn't online and mine was, so obviously I was helping him, and for a while it took a long time to test it, and eventually he got there and he got the menu working online. He also got some as a thing as well, so it doesn't have to be online, but that was something that he got working. But yeah, so there was, let me go into the fun mods. So you've got, yeah, normal stuff, like, well, not normal stuff, a lot of this stuff I've never really seen before on TU8, but yeah, you got camo menus, and it has to be the original primary gun. This isn't the original primary gun. No, it isn't. The original primary gun would be the gun that I spawned with. But yeah, there's visions, there's infections, there's what else is there? There's VIP, so the God mode, change name as well, Walking 8130. I could be wrong on this. I think he removed Walking 8130. Yeah. He did remove walking next to 130. I mean, it says right there that's why. To be honest, I don't even like it anyway. I don't really care for it. But yeah, so he removed that. Maybe he should put, if he were to complete this at any point, I'd put explosive bullets in there. Nothing too high, just a little bit, you know. Yeah. So next is trick shots. Or trick shotting. You've got UFO mode, so yeah, that's normal. You've got trick shot aimbot, which is actually insane. It is a legit aimbot. It's probably the first and best aimbot on MW2 TU8 that actually works like good, like flawless aimbot. He did have it a while ago to where it would just freeze after a couple of games, but it's flawless, like legit. It's probably the best like on host TU8 aimbot. You got explosive bullets, obviously. Save position, which is helpful. You can bind stuff, you know, hand swap and auto knack as well. Toggle bounce as well, which is pretty sick. Spawn platform, custom XP, custom kill cam timer. Get to last, which is pretty sick feature, and start as a. You got co-host, so you got aimbot in there as well. I think that's proper aimbot and not like trick shot aimbot. I think that's like, I'm not really sure how to explain. I think it locks on. I could be wrong, but that's for you to test. You got players, so you know players. So you can do stuff to the people in game. So that would be me, but I don't think it'd work for me because I'm the host. And you got all like auto verification, so that's helpful in modded lobbies, I guess. Lobby mods, so jump height and speed and unlimited ammo and stuff. Messages as well, on screen stuff. There's one that I'm not going to do, which is secret because it says some mean stuff. No, I lied, not did it over. Like I didn't know if it copied another message over and it like glitched out, but it works good. And toggle news bar, which is something that's cool as well. So yeah, so there's a few different things in this that he's added recently, and the different things are, a lot of things work flawlessly. It works online, and there's one thing in here. There's a lot of things that he's added, but there's one thing in here that I think is really good, but it isn't. It doesn't work properly yet, and it did work, but it doesn't work, and the reason it doesn't work is because I think, you couldn't like quote me on this, but like I think he must have gone back, like he must have been making a menu and then gone back to a different stage and then kind of built on a lower version of the 2.0, because parkour doesn't work how it used to work. Parkour is so good. Honestly, parkour is probably, I think Leroy had it in one of his menus as well, but parkour is really good, and all of these different game modes are really cool. We'll do the parkour. I just show you what it is basically. We'll do Rust, and I think it works on Rust. Maybe it's better to go on Afghan. But here we go. So essentially, this is where I'm going to put it back down to medium. Essentially, it's parkour. It's like a do not. I think what's the game mode called? I nearly said do not touch the floor. I meant to say the floor is lava. What you're meant to do is spawn up there, and you used to spawn up there, and you could actually, if you got to that one there, you could actually teleport back to it. So if I press D-pad left, teleports me back to here. If you're on there and you fell at the last one, you teleport back to there. Whereas if you got onto this one, then you would teleport back to there, and then you go to here, you get down here, come over here, and then you jump across, and it was really cool, but it kind of broke. I'm not sure why. I guess he just messed with it too much, but essentially it's really cool. And if he did fix it, and if he made this perfect, and if he came back and really started trying again, then I think it would turn out really good. But obviously I understand why. I totally get why he's gone. If you want to ask him, go ahead. Maybe in a few days, maybe in a few weeks or months, or I don't know, whenever. Maybe he'll be like, oh, I'm good with the community now. I'll come back. I doubt that will happen, but ask him genuinely. Ask him if you want to get the menu. There will be no download link, but it is a free menu to get. Just ask him on Skype or 17s, and I'm sure he'll be willing to give it you. And eventually, someone's gonna come along and be like, "Ah, there's no point in just going to ask for him. I'll make a 17 post on it." Someone's gonna do it. I'm assuming that someone like Ethernet's gonna come along and do it. That's what he did with Leroy last time. Leroy just wanted to, keep it to a select few people, and Ethernet came along and, kind of stole all the credit, you could say. So, there's a few people in the community that make it just not really that fun, and I'm not saying that I make anything, but that I totally feel the reasons that people quit, and I understand. So, yeah, like I said, if you wanna download the menu, just contact him on Skype. If you don't have Skype, make a 7sins account. If you don't have a 7sins account, make Skype. But yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching. Obviously, all credit to Twain and